Oh my days.
This is the first episode of Weazel Talks in action.
Welcome back to Weazel News, or Weazel Talks. And today we're sat with Jay. And Jay's going to tell us about his life story.
Yeah.
Go
Ricky,
on, Jay.
Move, Ricky.
Ricky,
No,
sit
Ricky, when I
down,
catch you,
please.
Ricky. Ricky, when I catch you, Ricky. Ricky, when I catch you.
Alright, so where do I start? My childhood was hella rough.
Oh,
Hell yeah, my boy.
where were you born, Jay? Where were you born?
I was
Kentucky.
born and raised in Los Santos.
Oh, wow, so you've been a city boy all your life then?
Yeah, I've gone to the country. Been up in Sandy before.
Mhm.
Shot at that. But I grew up
You're not like
not
us.
in the
You're not
best
like
neighborhood in Los Santos. It was pretty shitty in the first place. My parents died to gun violence.
Street.
Um, it was pretty shit. They died when I was 7 years old. So I've been couch hopping since until now. And I've been chilling since.
Why is he
got a
sitting
stable
like
job. Got a stable job now. Working for Weazel News.
Why is he sitting like that?
So
Shut up.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that just proves to you that anyone can do anything. Just like Jay.
Why is this guy sitting like this?
Shut the
Even
fuck
though
up,
he grew
Ricky.
up in a
God
bad
damn.
background, and he had many terrible things happen to him in his life. He has
Yeah.
managed to turn that thing around and make it a positive. Now look at Jay, he's a very respectable man, as you can see here. He's very rich, handsome, and he's made a name for himself.
Hey, the rich part is fake.
yeah, it is not fake. I own a lot of cars,
No,
man.
Look at the man, he's
Oh.
wearing a gold rollie on his wrist there. I can see that.
Yeah.
Vintage.
I got some diamonds in my ears too. It's tough.
Next up, Mr. Toby. Tell us about yourself. Mr. Toby?
Bro, he's sitting like that. I don't think he's alive.
Ratman.
Ratman.
Mr.
We've heard
Ricky,
a lot
tell
of
us about
complaints
yourself.
you.
My name's Ricky Habibi. I was born in Greene County, Kentucky. I used to work as a builder or a carpenter for 3 years back in 1896 and all that. And then when I moved on, I used to plant trees for the society and environment and stuff. Yeah, I had my own business in that too. Then I decided, ooh, Weasel News. Damn, I want to join that, my boy. And I joined it.
Interesting.
I'm back. I'm 46 years old.
46. That's quite an age.
You're older than fucking Marvin there.
No, Marvin's 82.
No, you look like you're 16, boy.
On live TV.
How old do you think I am? IRL, how old do you think I am?
22.
I think you're
21, 24.
19.
No, 24, 24,
19,
24,
20.
24, 24.
I know exactly how old you are.
How old?
You're 23 and
25.
5 months.
25.
You are wrong, Mr.
25.
This was
I am 22 years old.
I got it
How
right.
close is this? Come on.
I said 22.
I said 19.
I turned
No, you didn't.
23.
Yes, I did. I
In
don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I
actually
turned
did.
23 in 4 months.
I said that too. I said that. I said that.
No, you said I am 23. And
I said 23 and 5 months.
I said 19.
Well,
20
you're
years
wrong.
old, so I think I'm pretty
Bro,
close
I was
there.
off by a month.
oh, doesn't seem like. Hey, maybe go from speaking in whisper to, your normal speak.
Dumbass.
That was my voice.
Your voice is fine.
How about mine?
Your voice is fine.
Why is mine too
Well, you
quiet?
bitch.
Yeah, yours was very quiet. It's fixed now.
Haha. You true.
Whose voice is very loud?
Oh,
Is my
nobody's
voice
voice is
changer
very
working?
loud. Y'all's are good.
No.
Fuck.
Okay, let's do the discussion on the Infinity Killer. Oh, have
Why
you
don't
not?
give us a bit of a backstory here, Marvin?
Oh, Infinity Killer is a serial killer that died at the age of 52. However, there's been talks of a copycat killer that's been copying his motives.
Hell yeah, my boy.
Now, this copycat killer, where is he located?
His first 3 kills were in Polito Bay. However, he is currently on number 7, if not number 8. We do not know his whereabouts.
Wow, wow, wow. Sounds very interesting.
Yeah.
It is interesting, yeah. Late at
So, we
night,
got, the Jack the
Route
Ripper.
68, stuff like
Yeah,
that.
basically, every victim has so far been found with no witnesses and with a hatchet in their chest.
So, what's the, is there any, like, link to all these different people?
So far, there has been no link found other than that they are all males.
Okay, all males. What about their ages?
My boy.
I do not know about their ages.
Okay.
The one who would know the most about this is our reporters who actually Emmy is currently with the fucking investigation unit investigating this killer.
You guys know who the encrypted sender is?
VPN.
No, who it is? Who sent the message?
What message?
Look in your own report.
What?
Look in the report.
Which
of the
report?
Infinity Killer.
Wait, is there an update on the kill that I'm not tracking? One sec. Which Infinity Killer thing is it? Which story?
The Infinity Killer report in next something.
Just tell me what it's called, because there's multiple Infinity Killer things.
Huh?
There's multiple Infinity Killer articles, so which one are you talking about?
Undercover to the next step of murder.
What is he saying?
I believe he's talking about a man from his childhood we aspire to.
Look at what I've sent you at Discord.
Let's see.
I'm not laughing, bro.
Oh, the anonymous.
gently
What
coughing
was
with
your
a snigger.
question about? What was your question about? What was your question? Toby?
Who sent them an encrypted message?
Oh, it's anonymous.
So you guys don't know?
Yeah, that's what anonymous means.
Yeah, no shit. But I was trying to figure out if you guys know found it.
No, it's anonymous.
Okay, gotcha.
You know what anonymous means, boy?
Yes, but
To explain it to you.
you guys gotta find out who sent the message some way.
It's
It's
encrypted.
anonymous. Someone
We're not
tipped
smart.
it off.
What?
Holy shit!
Now that is
Don't do that
uncalled for.
pose. Sit the fuck down. God damn.
Oh my god! What is he doing?
Guys, this is live. We're trying to be professional. Come on.
Thank you.
Gotcha.
Here, I'll read you off some of the shit that's going on, and we'll talk about it. Okay?
Hey Marvin.
So moving
a
on
really
from the
nice guy when you
what?
did you ever like an older guy when you were 18 years old?
Hey man, stop with the sexual awkward, please.
Anyways, what's your thoughts on the
That's
new
not
office?
right.
What's your questions?
Shut the fuck up.
What is
Marvin,
your
please.
thoughts on the new officers hitting the streets of Blaine County?
They're
I
fucking
think they're
terrible, man. They
rubbish.
don't know the
I
rules,
think a lot of
don't know
them need to be
protocols.
fired instantly.
Damn.
A lot of
They don't
them
belong on
need
the streets.
help. Like they need like a higher up with them at all times.
Can you
Need more
elaborate?
training. They don't seem to be trained very well.
Yeah, they're not really trained that well.
They don't really seem
Oh
to
yeah.
know what to do.
They
Yeah,
kind of just go do a little exercise and they get a badge slapped on their chest and they think they are powerful and stuff.
yeah, they're kind of power hungry.
Yeah,
Mm.
wasting taxpayers' money as well.
Ah,
Yeah,
I've seen a
Yes.
lot of them driving fancy Lamborghinis and Dodge
One
Chargers, while the
one
rest of
time,
us are suffering with broken roads and nothing to, eat and survive on.
the
yeah.
city did recently. Can y'all stop fucking shooting? Goddamn, we're doing an
sorry, you
official
just took in my
article.
stuff. You just took my stuff.
Anyways, going back to
Stop
what
it.
we were talking about. Uh, the city recently in Sandy did go and update the center of town to be more updated, be professional.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm.
don't think that that's unfortunately working though. Even though it has been changed and says it has, these cops aren't
Stop
listening.
playing around.
Sticking to their old ways and not listening to the new law. They need to be taught. They need to
Yep.
be trained more.
Yeah.
Speaking of BCSO, what's your thoughts on a Lost MC takeover going on in Paleto Bay?
I think it's fucking sick.
Yeah.
Sick, yeah.
Even though I have a
Badasses are doing
even though I have a
actual cars.
cousin that's in BCSO, I feel like that's just fire.
Ah, understandable.
I like how they run, how they look, stuff.
What do you mean takeover? I ain't seen anything about
Oh, here, I'll read you the article. Let's go deeper into it. Law enforcement are currently on high alert as a notorious gang asserts dominance in the coastal community of Paleto Bay. Paleto Bay residents are on edge as the Lost MC, led by their enigmatic leader, Drunkle, have forcibly entered the city, marking intense escalation in local security concerns. Drunkle and his biker gang initiated their bold entry into Paleto Bay late yesterday evening. Eyewitnesses described a convoy of motorcycles thundering through the streets, adorned with unmistakable insignia of the Lost MC. Reports indicate the gang has taken up residence in the Paleto Inn, currently transforming the normally tranquil coastal town into a hub of activity and apprehension. Sheriff Billy states, "We are closely monitoring the situation and coordinating with neighboring law enforcement agencies to ensure the safety of our community." Local residents have stated, however, it's unnerving to see them here. You can feel the tension in the air, remarked Emily Sanchez, a longtime resident of Paleto Bay. Drunkle is a figure of notoriety, known for his leadership of the Lost MC and their history of aggressive territorial expansion. Law enforcement agencies are urging residents to remain cautious and report any suspicious activity related to the gang's presence. As tensions escalate, law enforcement has increased patrols and implemented heightened security measures throughout Paleto Bay. Community is advised to avoid confrontation and cooperate with authorities to mitigate potential risk associated with the gang's presence.
Mm.
Why did I sound professional as fuck?
It is.
Kinda is, yeah.
But
Any
the
thoughts
last
on that?
MC,
Yeah, man.
the cops
I like
aren't.
it.
I feel like the cops aren't doing much.
Yeah, like we
Yeah,
said before,
definitely
the
not.
cops aren't doing anything.
Yeah, the cops aren't really doing shit.
I feel like the new recruits in the PD are in the gang itself and helping them move stuff from
Yeah.
Sandy to Paleto.
Yeah, it seems
So
like
you
a
think
lot of the
there's
cops are
corrupt
developed.
cops?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, 100%.
Oh
There's
yeah,
definitely.
100%. There's.
You think some are underneath
shit.
their payroll?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think some cops focus more on their scenes with the people they are under payroll with? That way they
Yes.
go and get less in trouble?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
I think so.
like
Definitely, yeah.
civs. Like I feel like what they're doing with that, it's just like, bro, really?
I've
They
been
should.
harassed by
They should.
cops a lot.
Yeah, same. They should lock down, do deeper background checks on these cops.
Oh,
Most of them don't really act professional that well.
Yeah, majority of them just are power hungry. So I got tased the other day for no reason.
interesting.
I was walking down the street and
I got battered multiple times by a cop.
Yeah,
I was a bit young as well.
Yeah.
Under
I feel like some of these cops aren't developed yet. They're not professional. They need to be kicked off the team.
Hmm.
they're not providing enough.
Interesting.
They should have to they should actually hire more professional people and people who actually care and actually want to give valid scenes and not just pull over someone because they were fucking around.
Yeah, that understandable.
Earlier today, I saw a guy get pulled over and harassed by a cop for driving a bike beside the road.
Yeah, I
Interesting.
saw that too.
It's sad.
It's
It's an
very
evil
sad.
world.
Moving on to the business side of things, at least for now. Did you hear about the Truckee Repairs expanding to new locations throughout Paleto Bay and Sandy Shores?
I did not.
No, neither did
No.
The Sandy Shores, Blaine County, truck owners and fleet managers in Blaine County now have even more access to top-tier repair shops services as Truckee Repairs expands with 2 brand new locations in Paleto and Sandy Shores. Known for its 24/7 service, specialized equipment, and highly experienced technicians, Truckee Repairs has quickly become a trusted name for everything from oil changes to tire rotations to full engine rebuilds. With growing demand from individual truck owners and commercial fleet operators, the company is now bringing its expertise closer to the heart of Blaine County. The owners states we're excited to open our doors in Paleto Bay and Sandy Shores, the owner being James Hawthorne, the general manager of Truckee Repairs. Our goal has always been to provide fast, reliable, affordable truck repairs, and this expansion allows us to serve more customers than ever before. The new locations are at 313 in Sandy Shores and 056 in Paleto Bay. Well, they will both offer the same high-quality services that customers have come to expect. To celebrate the grand opening, new customers will receive 50% off all services during the first week of business. With these expansions, Truckee Repairs is reinforcing its commitment to keeping trucks on the road and business running smoothly, whether it's quick fix or a major overhaul. Truck owners can now count on even greater convenience and reliability. For more information or to schedule an appointment, visit Truckee Repairs at the new locations or call the 24/7 service line.
Sounds very interesting.
Indeed. No, y'all wanna? While I look for the next article of topic. Oh, here we go. We can talk. This is a good thing we can talk about.
I will be right back. I gotta go use the bathroom.
Okay. With you guys, the amount of massive. Interesting. That's a strong ass lamp.
Do you mind me shooting me now?
What?
Oh. No, he left.
Um,
Never mind, he's back. He's no clipping.
tell us when you're ready.
Already.
The amount of massive shootouts in between civilians and law enforcement.
So what?
The amount of massive shootouts between civilians and law enforcement, some being innocent, because just being shot by law enforcement.
Oh yeah, very dangerous. These cops honestly don't care what they're doing. As we were talking before, they're very undertrained, so they don't know how to handle a firearm properly. So they're just shooting anyone that they seem or, in their opinion, dangerous. Which these people, like you said, are mostly innocent people who are trying to de-escalate the situation, but these power-hungry cops, they don't seem to care. And they, instead of maybe de-escalating the situation with a taser, or, I don't know, just speaking to the individual, they, pull out their weapon and use it against, bad will.
Yeah, I've noticed things like that too. Let's see.
Once I walked down the street, walking on my trip with my dog, and I heard a shooting, and so I tried to walk away, but then I get stopped by a cop, him shooting at me, saying that I'm one of the suspects. I didn't do anything. So there I'm laying. I
Hello.
was about to
Yeah,
die.
I've been shot at
Tyler,
on
are
my
you
bike.
currently on as BCSO?
I was driving my bike down the road.
I'm not a
legally,
BCSO
and the
officer,
cop decided
Oh,
to now
interesting.
just
I
pull
thought
out
you
a
were.
big
My bad.
gun on
bro.
me and tried to shoot me off my bike.
Are you trying to call cops to come
Yes,
down
I'm
here?
trying to get a cop here to be a.
Hello.
Right.
Hello,
Yeah,
Officer Claudio. Are you free to come do a special guest on our Weazel Talk show?
Special guest on the Weazel Talk Show. Are you serious?
Yes.
I've been waiting my whole life for this moment.
If you want to head over to Life Invader at 659, we will be
659.
waiting. Yes.
I'll be there.
We currently have an officer on the way, so while we move on from that topic, let's go and get the camera back up.
I think this is going to be a pretty heated argument.
I think this is going to be a good argument.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Moving back to, we have two articles of the Infinity Killer. Again, let's see. Sandy Shore, let's see. That's just an explanation. There's new improvements in Sandy Shores. The coffee shop, Sandy Bank, and mechanic shops have been all revamped within the last week. Sandy Shores, a once quiet, overlooked part of the town, is undergoing a remarkable transformation. Known for its vast desert landscape and laid-back lifestyle, the town is now embracing new development that promises to enhance the lives of its residents and visitors. From a cozy new coffee shop and opening of Sandy Bank, revamped mechanic shops, the improvements are creating a fresh buzz around town. What are your thoughts on the new updates to Sandy?
I think it would be great to get that in city.
Only providing for the community.
Yeah.
Interesting. Is that all?
Yeah, it's not really much to talk about. It's a good thing, I guess. But unfortunately does not fix problems with the policing system.
Yes. Citizens woke up to a panic last night as an erratic driver in the van caused chaos through Sandy Shores. Sandy Shores, a small desert town known for its quiet, laid-back atmosphere, was rocked by an unusual incident this weekend. An erratic driver in the van sped through the streets, causing series of close calls and putting residents on edge. Around mid-afternoon, locals were startled by the sound of an engine roaring as a white van careened through the usual calm roads of Sandy Shores. Eyewitnesses reported seeing the driver swerve wildly, speeding down the streets and narrowly avoiding pedestrians, cyclists, and other vehicles. The driver seemed to have no regard for traffic signals on the road or road safety, weaving in and out of traffic in what appeared to be a reckless attempt to evade capture. "I've never seen anything like it," said one resident who asked to remain anonymous. "It was like something out of a movie. The van was all over the place, kicking up dust and sand as it cut through town." The officers responded quickly. However, the driver appeared to be intent on evading capture, making sharp turns and speeding through narrow roads before crashing several miles out of town over by the Alamo Sea. Police were able to apprehend the driver, though they have not released any information about the individual or the reasons for the erratic behavior at this time. Investigations are ongoing.
So what's this about?
There was an erratic driver last night.
I was there when it happened.
Interesting.
It's crazy.
Who's walking up behind me?
That's Claudio.
Oh, man, it's quite the
Interesting,
journey.
Mr. Claudio. Thank you for. Hold on, let me flip the camera
Marvez.
around.
Let's go back,
I have the camera going.
Where
Mr.
can I set my
Claudio,
groceries?
feel free to sit down on a cube.
Lovely, lovely. Quite the journey. The traffic was awful.
Oof.
Maybe if you fix the roads.
Sit down on the ottoman.
Yes, let me back up my fat ass.
Hi, Claudio. How are you, man?
Whom art thou?
Hmm?
Whom art thou? Who dare speaketh thy name?
Jay.
Mr. Claudio, I understand that you are an officer for the Blaine County Sheriff's Office.
In fact, Marvin, I am a sergeant for the Blaine County Sheriff Office.
Interesting. Can you explain these articles that we are about to go over once again now that you are here? The Lost MC
Regards?
takeover in regards to Polito Bay. There,
Certainly.
the Lost MC takeover of Polito Bay last weekend. Anything to
Pardon me?
the Lost MC takeover of Polito Bay last weekend?
What do you know about the Lost MC takeover?
Just what my reporters have wrote.
What did they write?
He just
Let
read
me-
you that.
Let me continue. Law enforcement are high alert as a notorious gang asserts dominance in the coastal community. Polito Bay residents are on edge as the Lost MC, led by their enigmatic leader, a Jogo, have forcibly entered the city, marking intense escalation in local security concerns. Jogo and his biker gang initiated their bold entry into Polito Bay late yesterday evening. Eyewitnesses described a convoy of motorcycles thundering through the streets, adorned with the unmistakable insignia of Lost MC. Reports indicate the gang has taken up residence in the Polito Bay Inn, transforming a normal, tranquil town and coastal town into a hub of activity and apprehension. Sheriff Billy states, "We are closely monitoring the situation and coordinating with neighboring law enforcement agencies to ensure the safety of our community."
Absolutely. And there is indeed non-communication. However, I'm not privy to every detail regarding this story.
Well, let's just go off of what you know.
What is happening to
Marvin.
me?
I feel like you're digging yourself too deep here, Marvin. You just need to take a step back, be a little more analytical, and carefully
I'm just
consider
going over
where you're
what
gonna
my
take this
reporters
story.
have reported to me.
Again, I think you need to step back, be a little more analytical, and careful about how you approach the story, Marvin.
This is not
Understand?
my story. This is my reporter's story, which I'm questioning you.
Marvin. What you're digging
It's getting
into
a
is
bit
trouble.
heated over here now.
Is this a threat?
Not a threat, Marvin. Just a forewarning.
This sounds
you
like
know,
a
I don't-
threat to me.
Marvin, I don't want to see anything happen to you or your reporters. These are lovely people here, lovely crew. Marvin, like I said, step back, be a little more analytical.
I will let you know that this is currently live.
Marvin,
You are currently on live television.
absolutely. I understand that, Marvin. No threats have been made.
Moving on to the next topic. People are stating that BCSO is improperly training their new officers, and that
Marvin.
new.
As a field training officer, I can assure you, every officer or probationary deputy admitted into the Blaine County Sheriff Office as a new recruit and therefore deputized has been trained the absolute best possible standard of any law enforcement agency in the nation.
We have heard reports of a certain new and old Blaine County Sheriff's officers playing favorites in certain scenes.
Marvin, I'm not particularly sure where you've acquired this misinformation, but I'll tell you one
It's
thing.
happening
It's
as
fake
we
news.
speak.
Let's get into the conversation. Go ahead. And if anyone wants to start up, I can't be the only one talking. Come on, y'all are also there.
What happened?
Oh, back to the officers here now. Discuss.
Mr. Sergeant,
Sir.
Miss
so we're saying that your officers are trained with the best, I don't know, like, skill, as you say, and that they are trained properly.
Best
I will have to
training in the nation
I
offered
will
right
have
here at
to
Blaine County Sheriff.
disagree with that statement.
Sure.
Now, I don't know if you are on the streets that much, but there's a lot, and I mean a lot, of innocent people being killed due to these officers being power hungry and not cooperating with certain situations. Me,
Here's
myself,
the deal, all right?
and these
Entitled to
other
your
lads.
opinion, but at the end of the day, as I've said, our officers are trained and
Now, I
morally guided,
understand that.
okay?
I
To
understand
the
that maybe
best
these
possible
officers.
ability any
Yeah,
police department or sheriff office can afford their force in the nation, okay? This is top of the line. You won't find better training. You won't find more humanity or empathy. You will not find a better officer outside of
now,
Blaine County Sheriff
the
Office.
issue with training and actual physical being on out in the field is a different story here. Now, these half-asses, what you call cops, are seemingly putting on a show for your training, but when they go out into the field, they don't know what they're doing. And in my personal experience, and these other people, these lovely people I'm sitting with here today, have also had similar experiences where they've been shot at, beaten up, and falsely accused.
People only understand that you only have
Being
one perspective, okay? That's one side of the story. You're speaking from someone who has insider information. I'll tell you what,
Well,
I'll
that's
iterate it
why
again.
we have contacted you
I've
here
iterated
today.
it before. Our department, Blaine County Sheriff Office, offers the best training and coaching and guidance to all of our probationary deputies and recruits cadet at Blaine County Sheriff Office in the nation. No
Is
doubt about it.
there
It's not up for
you
debate,
seem
it's
to be
fact.
repeating the same sentence,
Absolutely, sir.
Sergeant.
is there a sergeant, or respectfully, is there any thing to be being done, or that is planning to be done, to improve the community as far as it comes to the police officers?
As far as improvements coming to Blaine County Sheriff Office, there are always new hypotheses on ways that we can improve, and there are always new methods implemented almost daily, regularly, to ensure that we maintain the best standing police force in the nation.
I've personally had a currently actually earlier today I was on Weazel Live. You can go check that out at Weazel News SRP. You know. But I was doing a live stream with my news crew when an officer blatantly, what's it called? Crossfired into another officer, and that other officer ended up being fatally wounded in
You know what,
immediate
Marvin?
action.
Unfortunately, I'm not privy to that information.
Well, you don't have to be privy. It's something that happened. And I'm just,
What's your point, Marvin?
what do you think you can do to improve? Obviously, the main issue here, as far as it comes to BCSO and SASP, because they are not innocent, is just improvement of training.
Marvin, our department at Blaine County Sheriff Office maintains its reputation as the most morally upstanding law enforcement agency in this nation. Your opinion may differ, and that's perfectly fine.
Well, this
It's
isn't
fact over feelings,
this isn't
Marvin.
a matter of opinion. This is Weasel News, where we try to get the facts,
Absolutely.
and that is why we called a first-hand sergeant of
sir.
Blaine County Sheriff's Office to go and discuss. Well, this is not a place to argue. This is a place to discuss with knowledgeable people of each side of each story. Mr. Sergeant Claudio, is there any other businesses besides Blaine County Sheriff's Office you are a part of?
Marvin, I solemnly swore an oath to defend and protect the people of Sandy Shores and all of Blaine County, okay? And I step foot into that, what's it called? What's it called? That training, okay? And I put my feet there. I looked my first sergeant in the face, well, my staff sergeant in the face, in the eyes. I'm committed to this job. I'm committed to my duties. I'm committed to the people of Blaine County and Sandy Shores. As
There seems to be so
I
many
believe
issues with it.
that every deputy, newly deputized and old deputy, are also committed to the safety, security, and prosperity of the people of Blaine County. So, what you're telling me now, fake news. There is no moral corruption within the Blaine County Sheriff Office. I believe you've been misguided. You've received misinformation. You've took it, ran with it. And frankly, Marvin, I just think you need to do your own research. Maybe have some more firsthand experiences, okay? We're currently practicing more community outreach just to not only improve our already excellent, standing.
For all these innocent lives being taken, that's just not happening then. All these assaults, all these
Sorry, I got a text. Anyway,
it's not
Marvin,
happening.
any other questions I can ask for you? Answer for you? Pardon me.
Hey, out of
My
character.
other.
Hey, out of
Hold on.
character. I gotta go. If it's 2 a.m. for me.
Okay, have a good one.
See you guys later.
Have a good one.
That was Toby signing off.
All right, Marvin. Thank you so much for having me here, and I appreciate your
We
time.
will be sure to contact you again.
Absolutely.
I hope you enjoyed your time on Weazel Talks, which will be I'll figure out how often we will do this.
Thank you, sir.
But
Absolutely.
have
Take
a
care,
good
sir.
day.
Boo! Boo!
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Let's see who our next special guest is going to be.
That guy was so annoyed.
I know. He didn't listen to. He didn't
Marvin,
answer
I'll bring
any
in my
questions.
cousin.
Okay.
He didn't answer
If
any
y'all
of
want
the
to sit back
questions.
down, where apparently we have
I think we should take a
somebody's
break,
cousin.
Marvin.
You think
I'm a
there's
bit
a
heated
break?
after that.
We're currently live.
I need a
Yeah,
pee.
you can pause lives. I think we need a break. I'm a bit.
Okay, I will sit on the chair and wait for y'all to return. Are you okay, Mr. Phillips?
I'm just damn sick of these corrupt cops.
Let's
Who
see.
do they think they are?
Yeah, he did. You have anything to say, Ricky, about what just transpired?
These cops don't know who they're dealing with.
Not really, man. I just really don't like that guy. He obviously just doesn't know what he's on about. You don't see what's actually happening within the police department.
No, he isn't acknowledging anything that's going on.
Like, he's just completely ignorant to how the situation's actually going.
Yeah. We'll be certain to. Oh, Wave's cousin is here. Let's go.
Where is he?
Where's he at?
He's supposed to be coming in the door.
Oh, there he is.
Hello.
Well, well, well. Why don't you take a seat, Mr. Officer?
What's your name, Mr.
Hello.
Officer?
John
John what?
Smith.
John Smith, please take a seat.
You could sit, man.
Mr.
That's
John
over there.
Smith, what is your current rank within, I believe
Deputy
is it SASP or Blaine County Sheriff's Office?
Blaine County.
Blaine County Sheriff, Deputy in Blaine County. How, oh my god. Holy shit. Okay. That was not horrifying at all. Blaine County, you say?
Sorry. He was-
What is your personal experience as far as it comes to training within Blaine County Sheriff's Office?
Not too hard on Uh, us, it's pretty easy. Um, takes takes a while to do it, but majority of the training
Do you think
officers,
they are thorough in their job? And be truthful.
yes, I think they do. I think they are. It depends on who you have as a trainer. But who I had, I think he went in depth with the job and
Who
how the
did you
job
have?
is. I had Benny.
Benny. Interesting. What is your current thoughts on the situation going down in Paleto Bay with Lost MC taking over the coastal area?
I think we need to regroup and find out how to stop it.
Interesting. It seems like at least one person cares.
Yeah.
Once again, I don't know if I mentioned to you, this is a Weazel Talks. This is a live talk show. Talk. Fuck. My English is feigning talk show. If Mr. Trevor, you're smoking up the camera footage, please refrain from smoking.
Sorry.
Interesting. You too, Ricky.
Damn, I ain't blowing them.
Interesting. Have you heard about the giant rabbit roaming the streets of Sandy Shores?
Yes, I have.
Let's talk about that.
All right.
Oh, let me pull up the article.
No problem.
This article is from February 16th of this year, 3 days ago. In a shocking turn of events, many residents were shocked to find giant rabbits roaming around Sandy Shores yesterday. Cops claimed at least one officer was kidnapped by said rabbit. However, this claim was never proven. Are you able to prove or deny that claim?
I can deny that claim because actually, I'm not really sure because I wasn't in city when that happened. I was out in a different country.
There are some speculation that the giant rabbits appeared after a provocation in a humane labs robbery. Is there any? Do you know if there's any correlation to said? There's been quite a few, for lack of a better term, monstrous creatures, like animals with red eyes, etc., appearing throughout Sandy. Do you think this has anything to do with the provocations that happened during that robbery last weekend?
Yes, I think those animals are mutated due to the red eyes and how vicious they could be. I've
Uh,
had a fellow officer bitten by a rabid dog that had red eyes and blood around its snout.
what? Interesting. Do you know what kind of dog it was?
I think it was a pug.
A pug. Interesting.
Yes. There's been plenty of different animals like cougars and shit like that. Plenty of
Interesting.
different animals.
Let's see. What's your thoughts on the Infinity Killer copycat?
I feel like we are getting somewhat close from reading the articles from Weazel News and from our information that we have.
I heard that there was a investigations officer. I believe their name was Emmy, working on the case.
Yes,
Is
there
it
is.
true that the Infinity Killer is either complete with his first 8 killings, or do you know if it's only been 7?
I think it's only been 7. There's for sure more. There's more to come, for sure. There's way more to come. I know there is. From the patterns, it's all been males. I
Interesting.
feel like there will be.
You think there will be another one?
Oh yes, for sure.
Do you know if there's any way that you can stop, or you or any of your other officers can stop said attempted killing?
I'm not really sure. I feel like nobody's safe, even cops, even you, Marvin. I don't
Oh,
think anyone is safe.
interesting. Is there anything you would like to discuss?
Um, Not really. I need to go back on duty.
Okay, so that before you go back on duty, let's discuss this article by Mr. Chris Hansen.
All right.
Uh, that posted just today, this morning, actually. Sandy Shores and Paleto Bay are two of the most iconic locations in the rural landscape of Blaine County. San Andreas is depicted in the second Safest Places to Live article by Walter Walsh. These small, seemingly tranquil towns offer a stark contrast to the chaotic and high-octane life of Los Santos, but beneath their quiet exteriors lies a world steeped in crime. The crime rates in Sandy Shores and Paleto are currently skyrocketing, where criminal activities are as common as the desert sand and coastal winds. Sandy Shores is now on stated to be a hotbed of criminal activity, and Paleto Bay is not far behind with its gang activity on the rise.
Mm.
Out of character, I kind of need to go.
You're good.
Alright.
For that, I feel like that is true. What's going on with that is very true with everything. Like just with um the killing is 24/7 almost, with civilians killing other civilians and everything else like that. Like it needs to be stopped, but it's so much, and we don't always have so many officers on duty at once to help with that. Um, but we are trying to lock in with that and fix that situation with the killings
Interesting.
and the crime.
Is that all for you today?
That is all for me today. I'll send my cousin back up here. I'll send him back in a little
Oh,
bit.
we are currently going to be logging off of the Weazel News, Weazel Talks live stream. I hope you had a good time, sir, and
I
you
did.
have a good day.
You too, man. Marvin.
Oh my god. What?
Oh, it's Claudia.
I love it.
Okay, let's have everyone say goodbye. Say goodbye.
Bye, y'all. Have a good one.
I meant professionally, but whatever. This is Weazel News, Weazel Talks, logging off. Have a good night.